All right, you are not going to believe this one. We've got a major political battle blowing up on social media, and it all boils down to, well, hands. Yeah, you heard that right. We're going to break down the jab, the wild counterpunch, and the absolute genius behind this whole exchange. Let's get into it.
But real quick, before we dive into all the drama, if you love getting the real story behind the headlines, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. You don't want to miss what's coming next.
So it all kicks off with this. The governor of California just drops this super cryptic, almost taunting tweet out of nowhere. And you got to ask yourself, what in the world could make a governor post that? And boom, here it is. Gavin Newsom on X, just laying it out there. You really want to have the conversation about hands. This one little sentence, it was designed to flip the entire game on its head. Okay, so to really get just how powerful that tweet was, we've got to hit rewind. We need to see what Donald Trump said just a few hours before, because that's what lit the fuse on this whole thing. It starts off with some pretty standard political shots, you know? Trump's in a cabinet meeting, and he calls Governor Newsom incompetent. Pretty typical stuff, right? But then, the attack takes a very, very weird turn. And this is where it just goes completely off the rails. Trump suddenly pivots from policy to personality, and he zeroes in on Newsom's hands, calling it strange hand action. He's even waving his own hands around to imitate him. It's truly bizarre. And listen to the word choice here. Trump, who's 79, is calling the 57-year-old Newsom shaky. I mean, it's a pretty clear attempt to get people whispering about Newsom's health. But let me tell you, that move was about to backfire. Spectacularly. All right, now for the payback. See, Newsom's simple question wasn't just some random comeback. No, it was a missile, carefully aimed to use Trump's own history against him. And this is the brilliant part. Check this out. Newsom's tweet had a double meaning. While Trump was trying to get everyone to look at Newsom's hands, Newsom just completely flips the script and says, "Oh, you want to talk hands? Okay, let's talk about your hands." And that, my friends, is a topic with two very sensitive backstories for Trump. Okay, so let's unpack meaning number one. It's all about this mysterious, very visible mark on Donald Trump's own hand that people had been talking about for months. Yep, this was target number one. For more than 6 months, Trump had this weird bruise he was often trying to hide with makeup. The official story? It was just from aspirin for cardiovascular prevention and, shaking a lot of hands. But the second Newsom tweeted about hands, all that speculation about Trump's own health came rushing right back. But wait, there's more. There is a second and maybe even more famous meaning here. Newsom also knew he was tapping into a joke that has been following Donald Trump for, his entire public life. Seriously, this thing goes way, way back. In the 80s, Spy magazine famously called him a short-fingered vulgarian. Then, in 2016, Marco Rubio brought it up during the primaries. It's such a sore spot that Trump literally had to go on stage and defend the size of his hands, insisting they were normal. So yeah, Newsom knew exactly what button he was pushing. So let's bring it all home. What's the final verdict? Why was this one little question from Newsom so devastatingly effective, and why did Trump's attack blow up in his own face? It was, and I mean this, a perfect political jujitsu move. Think about it. Step 1, Trump throws this weird personal punch about Newsom's health. Step 2, Newsom doesn't even bother to block or defend. He just uses Trump's momentum and flips the entire attack with one question. And step 3, bam! He puts the spotlight right back on Trump's own health questions and a decades-old insecurity. Just masterful. Which brings us to the big question here. Was this the ultimate political counterpunch, or is this just what politics is now? A game of personal jabs and viral moments, where the whole thing is won or lost in a single tweet. So what's your take? Was this a genius political move, or just a bunch of social media noise? Let me know what you think down in the comments. And hey, if you dug this breakdown, do me a favor and hit like and subscribe for more explainers on the stories that really matter. Thanks for watching.